Good morning, third grade, and it's time for a little bit of math. So I'm on page 579 where we are going to be learning how to use time intervals. And an interval is a space between two things. So we want to know what the starting time and the ending time. So we know the space in between and we know either the ending or the beginning, but we have to find the other one. So if I know the ending, I need to find out what was the beginning time. If I know the beginning, I need to find out what will my ending time be. And I'm going to use that counting those minutes as my intervals. So I've drawn myself a couple of things. And if we were at school, we'd be able to do this on the smart board, or we'd have copies of these things. But you might want to make yourself some of these kinds of things to help you today. And I don't want you to worry about this lesson. Some of us, we might get the hang of it fairly quickly, and some of us, it might take us a little longer, but don't worry because you'll be doing it again next year. So we're just ready for an introduction, ready to try it out. So on page 579, Javier begins working on his oceans project at 1:30 p.m. That's 1:30 in the afternoon. He spends 42 minutes painting a model of Earth and labeling the oceans. At what time does Javier finish working on his project? Well, let's go in there and circle the information we need. We need 1:30, his starting time, and we need to circle 42 minutes that he spent painting. So we know what time he started, and we know that he finished 42 minutes later, but what time would that be? So we want to find out the time Javier finishes working on his project. One way is to use the number line. So they've drawn a number line for you. It says find the time on the number line when Javier started working on the project. So I put 1:30 here on my number line. Number 2 says count forward on the number line to add the elapsed time. Draw and label the jumps to show the minutes. I think I might want to count by tens. So if I start at 1:30, 10 minutes later would be 1:40. Ten minutes after that would be 1:50. 10 minutes after that, 1:60. That's the same as 2 o'clock. And now 1:30, and it was 42 minutes. So far I've got 10, 20, 30 minutes till 2 o'clock. Another 10 minutes will make it 2:10. And let's see, that's 10, 20, 30, 40. I need 2 more minutes. What's 2 more minutes after 2:10? You're right, it's 2:12. Let's look at that again. I start at 1:30 and I jump by tens. 1:30, and I'm going to jump 4 times because there's 40 minutes. So I jump 10 minutes to 1:40, 1:50, 2 o'clock, and 10 more minutes makes 2:10. And then I count my extra 2 minutes, and I end at 2:12. Now, we can also use a clock. So it says find the starting time on the clock. So the baby is between 1 and 2, but she's not to 2 yet, so she's still saying it's 1, and you say it's 30 minutes after 1. It's 1:30. So here's our starting time, 1:30. Now we have to count 42 minutes. So let's go ahead and look at what 42 minutes would be. Here's where we start. We're going to count by fives because we know there are 5 minutes between each number, each hour. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42. This is where I stop. Now, we got to think about this because we went half of an hour, 30 minutes, and instead of 1:30, now it's 2 o'clock. And 5 minutes after that is 2:05, 2:10, 2:11, 2:12. So we can see 2:12 again. So one more time, we're going to start at 1:30 and we're going to go by fives. Let's see if I can. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42. That's where I end. So I know that from 1:30 halfway around, now it's 2 o'clock, 2:05, 2:10, 2:11, 2:12. Okay, let's take a look at the next page. Try another one. Actually, we're going to go to page 581 and try a couple of these. So, on number 2, it says the starting time is 1:40 p.m. and the elapsed time, or the time that passes, is 33 minutes. So take a look. They've given you a number line to use. So I'm going to use this number line. You can draw yourself one or just use the one in the book. And it says starting time is 1:40. So way over here, I'm going to put my starting time as 1:40. Okay? Now, let's count by tens until we get 30 minutes. So we're going to go 150, that's 10. 160. Well, what is 160 the same as? 60 minutes in an hour, so it's not 1 o'clock anymore. Now it's 2. 2 o'clock. Let's see, I'm supposed to go 33 minutes. I went 10, 20, 30. So 10 minutes past the 2 is 2:10. 30, how many minutes? 33 minutes. I'm going to add on 3 minutes. 1, 2, 3. So if it's 2:10, then we go 2:11, 2:12, 2:13. Our ending time is 2:13. And let's see, we started at 1:40 p.m., so it's 2:13 p.m. See how we do that? And draw that on your number line on number 2. Do the same thing. The next one is number 3, and it says we start at 9:55 a.m. So that's in the morning. And we're going to work for 27 minutes. Ms. Lewis says, okay, you've got 27 minutes to get this finished. And right now it's 9:55. So I'm going to show what time it is. 9, that's almost 10 o'clock, isn't it? So, see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. And this is almost to the 10, but not quite. So this is still near 9, so we say 9:55, and in 5 minutes, it's going to be 10 o'clock. But Miss Lewis said, I'm going to give you 27 minutes. We're very precise. We don't say about 20 or 25. I said 27. So let's count by fives until we get to 25, and then we'll add on those extra 2. So this is where we are. Let's count by fives until we get to 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then we had 2 more, 26, 27. Now something happened when we got to here. It became 11 o'clock. Now how many minutes after 11 is it? 11:05, 11:10, 11:15, 11:20, 21, 22. It's 11:22 when we finish our work. Okay, on number 4, it says they gave us the ending time. So that's a little different. We're going to have to count backwards. This might be a little tricky. So it says we end at 3:05. So I'm going to draw myself a number line again. And I'm ending at 3:05, my ending time. My ending time is 3:05. So I need to go back to 2:25. Well, it's 40 minutes. So let's take those, let's take 5 minutes and make this 3 o'clock. So we're going to go backwards 5 to 3 o'clock. Now let's count by tens. 10 minutes before 3 is 2:50. 10 minutes before 2:50 is 2:40. 10 minutes before that is 2:30. 10 minutes, let's see, we've got to go 40 minutes back. So we've gone 5 minutes, 10, 20, 35, and another 5 minutes. 2:25. We're going to take 5 minutes from 30, and now we're 2:25. That one was kind of hard, and don't worry about it, because when I come back on the next video, we're going to work through the assignment together. So I'll see you in a couple of minutes.